Alright, let's get it started. So excited for this. Oh, I just can't wait to play this. Everybody look left. Everybody look right. Everywhere you look, I'm playing Batman the Telltale series. It's on YouTube. This is going. Give everybody a few moments to join us. Checking for DLC. I better have all the DLC. I swear, if this game did not come with the DLC, I'd be so angry. I'll be so angry I'll switch to PC, where I also have this game. For reasons. Play with your friends? Wait, what? Oh, ooh, ee. Cool. That's cool. I don't want to do that. Greetings, Zelda 101. Welcome to the stream. Oh, this should be exciting. I don't know if anybody else will be excited, but I'm excited. In the end, isn't that all that really matters? So, again, give everybody a chance to show up. Your choices. Crowd play? No. Codex? No. No, no, no. Videos? Why did I get louder? No. I know everything there is to know about Batman, obviously. Okay, saying everything's probably a bit. Yeah. Okay, these have to be downloaded still. Oh, that's right. The Wolf Among Us was a DC game. It was a DC IP. I forgot about that. Oh, shoot. We're gonna have to go back and play that at some point. It's supposed to be real good. So, I'd like to give everybody 5 minutes from the start of the stream to show up. So we're gonna wait a couple more minutes. But how are you doing this evening, Zelda 101? I can at least start this download. Or not, that's fine too. That's cool. Alright. Good, glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Why won't they let me cheer in my own channel? I just want to give myself some bits. Is that so much to ask for? Zeta, how do you think the game volume is? Is it all good, or is it all wonky? Since you're here, you get to help me decide. Make sure everything sounds right. So, lucky you? I'm sure we could argue about that. Okay. Then I will go with that until somebody complains otherwise. Ugh, poop. Problem is, it doesn't reset my timer on my capture software when I start streaming. Once I click the start stream button, so I can't. Gosh dang it! Why'd you have to start complaining? I thought it was good. You said it was good. Okay, nope, 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Time is up. People should have been here by now. We're getting started. Getting started. I can't wait. I'm excited for this. Just slider so the bat symbol is barely visible. I mean, it's... Oh, gosh. Okay, the problem is I can see it, but I also want to make sure that you guys can see it. Actually, for the sake of the stream, I'll make it brighter than normal. Scared? What? Get scared? I get scared. No, the entire nearly the entire thing I was there on in Minecraft was just to record the video. So, and I've been planning to play this for a while. Literally since today when I found out that I had it. So, we'll go a little brighter than would normally be necessary because it'll show up better in the stream. It'll make things more easily seen in the stream. So, there we go. It's like the bat tech color? Huh. That's cool. It's cool to give you a little bit of this. I feel like blue is the only right answer, though. Blue's the one true answer. You need to do better next time. You can't scare me. I am Batman. I fear nothing but bats. Also, is this microphone real high? Keep peeking this microphone. I mean, talking out loud. I don't know if the gain's just real high on this. The game series adapts the choices you make. The story is tailored by how you play. How do I set... I need to figure out how to set stream alerts. I need to find some way to be able to see chat while I do this. Because like going back and forth doesn't work very well. Especially for games like this, because I don't have the time. City Hall. Is Batman here? Or is Bruce Wayne here?
Hey, what are you...
Oh! That was rude. Is this the Red Hood gang? He's just some random thugs.
Get it open. On it.
Oh, Harvey Dent.
Hey, you think he's gonna show? He'll bring the whole goddamn place down. Stay focused. We'll be out of here before anyone can stop us.
Gosh dang it, I forgot to go to the options and set the subtitles. They're just nice to have, you know? In case I miss something.
Oh, Christ. Move in.
Wanna do it? Get back!
Get back!
Oh! Commish, you okay?
They're on the 52nd floor. I'm going in.
Hey, wait! Wait for backup!
Don't need it.
Take
Oh.
the stairs.
I heard stories, you know. Sent Harry home in an ambulance. The rest in body bags.
No wonder the cops want him dead.
Hey, you ever seen him?
Yeah, Gotham Zoo. With all the other flying animals.
Huh? Nah. Hold on. Settings. Is it audio and video? Yes. On. There we go. How does Batman go to the bathroom in his outfit? Why would he need to? He's Batman. He holds it. He holds it like a real man. Bat thing. I mean, it should be fine. Also, welcome, Vex. Apply. Let's do this. Huh? Like how he's just staring like, what's that? Huh? Really? That didn't look right. Also, Batman just knocked down that entire wall. Okay, it looked like more in that cutscene. Oh.
Bruce, you can't keep doing this.
Oh, I can.
To. No one else will.
Every drop of blood, everything you've sacrificed. The city is safer now. It's made you a target. And people will keep you in the crosshairs until you're shot out of the sky.
I can handle it.
I got this. Got this, Alfred. Ugh.
Shit! The hell'd he go? Whatever got in, don't let it get out.
What? Who says it's still here? You don't know. Maybe I already escaped. Maybe I'm gonna enter and just take you all down one by one. Is there a picture of a dog on one of these desks? Good. Perfect. Huh? Oh. I was like, dang, I hit L2 instead of R2. Wasn't ready for that. Save him! Save him! Oh, he's gone.
Back to back, circle up!
Hup! That's right, circle up. That's what you needed to do. Oh, aren't you glad you... Wait, don't they have... At least the one guy's got breathers on his mask, it looks like. I assume you guys know you're screwed now, right? I didn't actually read that. Dang it. Should have read that. Well, look at that.
I know you're trying to create a myth, but be careful you don't turn into a monster.
I'm fine, Alfred.
Sometimes you need a monster.
Oh.
Come on! Come on! Come on!
Boom! Get out of life. No. Up. Full Batman. Phew. Oh. Through the door. Through the door. Really,
Didn't I never
Cat?
teach you to knock? Behind you, big boy.
Whoop, that was a bit closer than I didn't care for.
Heyday.
Why? After the cat! After the cat! Out the window! Out the window!
Stay where you are. You're
Really?
under arrest.
No, 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 no. I'm out of here. Bye-bye! Don't worry, guys. It's impossible to shoot
If you
upwards.
want to be intimidating, you're succeeding. Criminals are becoming afraid of you, so are the police.
It's a scare tactic, Al. Just a performance.
This chick's not afraid. Oh.
Without a scratch.
So
Flatter steel.
that doesn't belong to you.
I was wondering
Huh?
if we'd cross paths.
Of course
you
you
broke
would.
the law. Here I am.
Cut the shit. The
Oh.
law. Don't tell me that's why you do all this. Squeeze into a suit, tie on a cape. Most people dressed up like that end up in Arkham.
Gotham needs a hero.
He's protecting.
Someone to hunt down people like you.
So that makes me what? A villain?
Sure.
Sounds fun. Gotta admit it though. You give a good chase. One day you might actually catch me.
Tonight.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal?
Yeah.
It's dangerous.
Then let's put you in a cage.
Sure. That.
Bring it, Bat.
Oh, you're not real good at this banter thing yet, are you, Bats? Whoop. Not bad. Not bad. Okay. There's a lot more quick timiness in this one than other ones. Oop. Hi. Sorry, not supposed to punch the girls. You're just breaking people's faces. Stop doing that. Also, did she just slash your face? You're gonna have to explain that in the morning.
Holy hell! You getting this? Move us in, closer!
Yeah. Oop. Ah, what? Why? Don't you know how cats work? They land on their feet.
It's over.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Whoa! She's smart. I'll give her that. Nope, come here. Could have got away too. Oh, okay, this is...
Jesus! Got it! Wait, wait, wait! Do not shoot!
What? Whoop. Whoop, triangle. Oh! Down you go, kitty. Huh? Nice save.
Why go to all that trouble for this?
Good.
Shit.
I'm still holding it.
Myth can't be killed. You, however, are flesh and blood.
Yeah, well. Oh!
God damn it! I said don't shoot!
Okay,
Wait!
good. Some trigger happy cop. Oh! Nope, didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that. I knew that might be problematic. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Catch her! Catch her! Jeez. I don't need this. I have expected him gone.
Guess I was wrong about you catching me.
Huh? You're welcome.
Not sure if it was for my sake or yours.
Don't struggle or you'll fall.
Oh, but that's what you crave. The struggle. I know men like you.
Bye,
Bat.
Dang it, cat. Wanna know how? Oh, she stole my grappling hook. Now how am I gonna get home? Also, I've been shot. I have a scratch on my
Step
face.
out of the shadows and be Bruce Wayne tonight.
Oh, that's a much harder fight.
Don't let tombstones be your family legacy.
Oh.
Well then. Time to save the city.
Oh no, I'm gonna try to elect Harvey Dent. No, not this point. Boo.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. A humble district attorney like myself is not used to such a ringing endorsement.
Pause. Alright, what if he really needs to go to the bat? Go, and doesn't have time to change. I don't have an answer for that question. Is this man blind? I don't know. Maybe. Okay, Nina went to go make breakfast. Good. Have you read or at least heard of the Marvel vs. DC comic? It said Captain America couldn't beat Batman, but neither Batman could beat Captain America. What do you think? Have you heard of Screw Attack? On YouTube, they do death battles. I think they did a really good one on that fight. I don't want to spoil the ending for it. I don't always like or agree with the endings that they come up with, but they did a really good breakdown on that. Personally, I'm of the opinion that given planning time, Batman can beat anybody. Batman, he's the ultimate tactician. So, if he existed in the same universe, knew Captain America existed, and knew he was going to fight Captain America, he'd be able to win. In a straight-up fight, it gets more complicated. Largely because Marvel cheats with a lot of their characters. So I'd be thrilled with a tie if he didn't know they were going to be fighting. Marvel does a lot of things where they say, oh, they're to the peak of human performance, which is what Captain America is. But then they have them do things that are well beyond what people can do. Hawkeye's the perfect example. Like, both Hawkeye and Green Arrow are supposed to both just be, like, amazing human archers. But they're supposed to be completely human. No special powers or anything. Just amazing at archery. But Hawkeye, when they describe his abilities, he's able to shoot arrows accurately faster than any archer ever recorded has been able to shoot. Even inaccurately. So, like, there's a lot of, whereas Green Arrow's his speed is equivalent to that of the fastest people, but he just also has the accuracy with it. So that's where I get hung up on that. Yeah, like, Batman is, and this is the problem of, like, I have to admit my bias, Batman is my favorite superhero. So it's real hard for me to for people to ask, like, oh, who would win? I'd be like, well, Batman. It's like, is there planning time? Batman wins. Is there not? Does he know he lives in the same universe as that other person? Batman still almost maybe wins. Which is, admittedly, why one of the things with Death Battle is like, look, no planning time whatsoever, and so that does throw a wrench into things, but technically both. Oh yeah, like there's a whole I don't know if it's a comic, I think it's both comic book and movie, where he's got a contingency. Like, somebody steals his contingency plans for the entire Justice League, and they start taking down the Justice League one by one, which I think is the coolest concept ever. But okay, go back to the game now.
Even one who cut Gotham's crime rate in half. For too long, this city has burned with corruption and greed under Mayor Hill's authority. But I promise you, a vote for Harvey Dent is a vote to finally put your foot down. And together,
sure,
we can stamp out the fire and save our great city.
Sure. Yay! Here you go, Mr. Dent.
Mr. Wayne, my campaign's largest backer, could have heard that applause, he would... Well, there he is. Fashionable and fashionably late as always.
Even to a party in his own house.
Say hi, Bruce.
Hi, Bruce.
Hi, Bruce.
Well, I tee him up and he knocks him down. That's how Mr. Wayne and I do business. Thank you again, everyone, for your unwavering support. Together, we will change Gotham.
I was like, there's so many different versions of Batman to play this as. Animated series Bats, I feel like, do it that way.
Thank you for opening your house to us. Now, I know this is the biggest mansion in Gotham, but I don't think you got lost on your way here. Where were you?
Good.
I know you prefer the brooding billionaire angle. So the sooner we make nice with the donors, the sooner everyone will leave you alone.
Just wanted to make an entrance.
Congratulations, you almost missed it.
No.
You are a pillar of this city and my campaign.
No, it's fine.
I need you here, tuxedoed and shaking hands. No one came here tonight to see me.
Some champagne.
They want to see the Bruce Wayne, am I right?
And I can see him just fine from here.
This shouldn't be painful.
Jeez, okay,
It's
he's
a
not good at
kidney
this.
stone. It's only a little FaceTime with potential donors. Your face, specifically, with a mouth that's saying, support Harvey Dent.
This is early in his
Grease,
career.
They're the wheels. And they're rolling in enough cash and votes to help make Gotham a place for families again. So just put on your billionaire smile and don't punch anyone. A little liquid courage before facing your adoring public.
Basically.
This'll help you too, Bruce.
Granted,
Once I've turned this city
just
around
be
as mayor,
drinking ginger
you'll
ale.
be a hero for funding my campaign. Now all I need is a decent slogan. I'm terrible at those. It always makes me sound like a used car salesman. Which, for the record, I have not been since before law school.
All right. How about, a new face for Gotham?
I couldn't help it.
You? It's not half bad.
That's too good.
I'm gonna use that.
It's too good.
Bruce, I meant what I said. Together, you and me, we change Gotham. A city free from crime, where children can play in the streets again.
That's
I
what
don't
I
think
want
so.
too, Harvey, but you
Welcome
know
back,
how
Noonan.
rough it is out there. We have to shake things up to make that happen.
Well, we can start with a few hands. Come on.
Uh-huh. Ooh, Wayne Manor. Next Minecraft build. I'm largely joking. Largely. He appears to be having a good night.
Mr.
Oz?
Wayne, I'd like to introduce you to...
Bob and Regina Zellerbach. Of course I know these two.
Hello, Bruce.
Regina here is the chairwoman of Wayne Enterprises, and her husband...
Voted for Mayor Hill last time.
Good.
I'll admit it, Mr. Wayne. I don't know Mr. Dent from a pothole on Main Street, but I trust your family. If you believe in Dent, we believe in you. After all, whoever you support is a reflection on you.
And we trust someone like you to lead this city to greatness.
Yeah, no.
Well, thank you. But we're all here tonight because we want to make a difference. And that's what it's going to take. Every single one of us. Not just me, not just Mr. Dent. Everyone.
Right. Of course.
Old families like ours should flock together, you know. Like birds.
Oh my gosh, Court of
You're
Owls.
Preaching, dear.
Court of Owls.
No, it's true. The Waynes and Zellerbachs are reminders of the golden age of Gotham.
This city's luster faded years ago, Mr. Dent. Look at Gotham now. Murder in the streets, corruption in City Hall, that Cape Bat freak dealing out vigilante justice like it's the wild goddamn West.
Oh, Bobby.
Oh, I know.
Regarding Golden Age, seems you're getting cranky in yours. There's always hope.
Forgive me for being blunt, but one man can't save this city. And it's a dangerous mentality to think so. That's how you get creeps like this Batman, or whatever it's called.
Well,
Harvey Dent is our best shot. Put him in a room with anyone for 15 minutes and that grin will win him over.
exactly.
You're gonna need more than that, son.
Build this game in
Hasn't
Minecraft.
been
Not yet.
15 minutes yet, Bob. We've still got time.
Hup.
Don't worry, though. I am not doing this alone. With Bruce's help, we're replacing the dangerously unsecure Arkham Asylum with a state-of-the-art mental health facility to help Gotham's most at-risk individuals. It will be dedicated to Thomas and Martha Wayne, in the hopes that their fate will never be repeated.
After
Exactly.
all your parents did for this city. Oh. To be killed in a botched robbery in some alleyway.
Like
It was
10
terrible.
years ago.
Truly terrible.
A tragedy like that at such a young age must have been crippling.
If only that deranged man had gotten the right treatment, maybe... well, I don't like to think about maybes.
Well,
And I'm sure you don't either.
exactly.
Well, Harvey is the one who's been behind the project since day one. A vote for him is a vote for the memory of my parents.
Oh.
We'll have it.
Thank
Oh.
you. Thank you both.
Sold that one.
Not saying I doubted you, but that went better than expected.
Hey.
It is a night of ringing endorsements.
What's that noise?
Oh, well, hello.
Is that Selena?
Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale. Not interested.
Vicky Vale.
And reporter for the Gotham Gazette.
This is a private fundraiser, Miss Vale. No reporters allowed.
This
Oh,
one's
you don't
allowed.
mind if I stay and ask a few questions, do you, Mr. Wayne?
Well, you can ask me whatever you want at the press conference tomorrow.
Actually, I'm here for Mr. Wayne.
Well, he certainly doesn't have any time either.
Tonight is strictly off the record. We can talk, but nothing gets written down.
I'm okay with that. I was just hoping to see what makes Bruce Wayne tick. This is quite the social event, Mr.
Oh,
Wayne.
come on now. It's so formal.
Huh.
Call me Bruce.
That's what I'm
Well,
talking about.
Bruce, you've been going around pleasing everyone tonight.
I've literally gone to one
But
couple.
how are you doing? You should enjoy your own party before all the champagne runs out.
Oh.
Well, I'm doing better now that you're here. Well, I'll tell you, if all these stuffed shirts weren't around, I'd give you the private tour.
Cool. That was...
Mr. Wayne, you've got something on your collar. Is that blood?
No?
Yeah. It looks like...
Oh.
Oh, this? No, it's nothing. It just, cut myself shaving.
What, your butler didn't help you this time? Hey, kidding.
Do
Good retort.
excuse me, Master Bruce, but another guest has arrived.
I'm sure they'll find the bar.
You may want to greet this one personally, sir.
Oh.
Carmine Falcone?
Why
Is
is the
Dent
Falcones in
campaign
here?
soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Falcone's never been convicted of anything except being a businessman who loves this city. Excuse us, Miss Vale.
That said, he's a crime fan. He's a crime boss. Goodbye, Miss Vale.
And what kind of business do you think he's in?
The one that controls enough votes to get me into City Hall. This is the necessary evil of politics, Bruce. It's in the service of a better Gotham, for all of us. Look, at least hear him out before you kick him out. Falcone requested to speak with you directly. Maybe he can change your mind.
I don't like this, Harv, but I'm trusting you.
Thank you, Bruce. Seriously. You know I have to pull every string I can to get elected.
No?
Yeah, well, just make sure this one doesn't hang you.
A word of warning, Bruce?
Yeah.
Play nice.
Oh, I'm always nice.
You know, I've been in the market for a new house. Decent walk-up, sky-high ceilings, plenty of room for my cars. I think I'll take it.
Unfortunately, it's not for sale.
Though the decor offends my eyes. Oh, man, all flash, no class.
Well, you couldn't afford it.
Yeah, right. Carmine Falcone, thank you for welcoming me into your home. You're a respectable man, I hear.
Shake his hand.
Bruce Wayne.
I know who you are. The guy who's gonna sell me his house.
Don't think so.
Gentlemen, perhaps we'll all be more comfortable in the parlor. Follow me, if you will.
It's like, I don't...
You should know, Mr. Falcone. My analysts say we're raising triple with Mayor Hill. Hey, what's...
Private audience.
Come on, guys. Bruce?
You'll be fine out there, Harvey. I saw plenty of skirts to keep you busy for a few minutes. Have a drink, have a talk. I'll bring Bruce back to you soon.
Harvey stays with us.
A man's home is his castle. I respect that.
Yeah, you will.
Seen and not heard.
Whatever you...
What did I say?
Good. Gonna regret this.
Mr. District Attorney here wants to make sure the rules are followed.
I do too.
But in my experience, there's the law, and there's doing what's right. You understand? And I'd rather see Harvey actually help this city instead of just saying he will. The man talks too much. Chaps my face with words.
Well, I would say you can uphold the law and still do what's right.
To a point. No one gets remembered for staying in the middle.
No, but so just get on the
Mr.
right
Falcone,
side.
No more warnings.
Yeah, you're just so bad at this game, man.
I ain't here to chinwag about politics, Mr. Wayne.
Get
Gives
out.
me indigestion. I got enough of that as is. So, let's talk relationship. Chalk this for me. Be a pal. I can get Harvey the mayor's seat, or I can pull it out from under him. Whatever happened to being a gracious host? Okay, imagine this is me.
Uh-huh.
And these are all my friends in Gotham. The businesses, restaurants, clubs, docks, unions, politicians. I make them all move. And I want to keep everything moving if Harvey gets elected. That's why I came here tonight to your lovely home, hoping to make a new friend. One who can help Mr. Dent see the light, if need be. Between your businesses and mine, I bet we employ half the city. Now, we got a good thing going, so I don't see why we shouldn't team up. For Gotham, for our city.
Oh, I'm everyone's friend.
Which means you're really no one's. Pick
Yep.
a lane before you have a head-on collision.
I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what you mean.
You listen to me, kid.
Excuse
I know
you?
somewhere inside that tuxedo, you understand this situation.
Uh-huh.
Money gets money. The risks, the alliances, the hidden costs. Your father knew which hands to shake.
You probably would have never shook yours.
And which to break.
I think I'll have someone see you out.
Okay. Okay. So that's how it's gonna be. People don't say no to me. Not for long.
Don't talk about my daddy.
Master Bruce, your guests are leaving. I recommend seeing them out. You wouldn't want to be rude.
Perfectly right, Alfred. Perfectly
Heed your
right.
Butler's advice, kid. Oh, and I'm no longer interested in buying the house. The owner's a prick, and he's gonna get what's coming to him.
Good. Glad that happened. Harvey's not gonna be thrilled, but I'm glad with it. Wait, Super Select of C3, lure 2 men and breaking 1. Breaking 3. Yeah, you broke it. You broke the server by having too strong of a fishing rod. I don't know how he's kept bleeding, like... She only scratched him. It should have been done bleeding.
It's me.
Good. It's me. Greatest voice recognition ever. Yeah, any other color would have been wrong, in my opinion. Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. Realm of Shadows.
Another brutal week in Gotham, folks. A string of home invasions rippled through the city's already crime-infested East End. Apparently, the bandits are using stolen GCPD battering rams to force their way in, with breaking and entering incidents up 40% over last year. Remember,
Granted, these subtitles aren't going with what's being said. Just stop.
Breaking news tonight. 5 criminals are in custody this evening after a break-in at City Hall.
Uh-huh.
But thanks to the efforts of the Batman, the stolen items were returned.
Not all of them. Let's see what she was really after.
Allegations that Dent may have actually been involved in the break-in. Talk about dirty politics.
Ah! I get to walk!
Accusations hold any water with the voters? Or will it be perceived as a desperate attempt from a flailing campaign to take down one of Gotham's most promising young politicians?
And in other news, you're now on day 3.
Oh, I can... Oh, they can actually give me pretty free reign. Gave me much more than I would have expected. Can't go down this. Okay. This is a nice bat cave. I like it. You could build this in Minecraft.
Oh, that's the stuff.
Good. Yeah, he's still a noob at this. Still a baby Batman. I have never played this before, Niernan. I'm so excited. The goal as the video I upload on Wednesday is going to be is to play at least one new game each week. So for the rest of the year, we'll see how that goes. But so I just got this game today from PlayStation's. This is one of the new games for PlayStation Plus people. So I was like, I gotta play it.
The suit absorbed most of the damage from that gunshot. I've got to protect my back, even from the police.
Most of the damage, but you did still start bleeding from it. My cow!
Holographic lenses, voice modulation. Wayne Enterprises really outdid themselves with this version.
Retrieve data. We'll get there. We'll get there. Gotta look at everything.
Mayor Hill's Gotham Beautiful Act takes effect today, making it possible for landlords to evict tenants immediately and without cause.
Why?
The law was created in order to allow Gotham City's biggest property owners greater ability to modify and improve the city's aging buildings, some of which have been occupied by families for decades. So if you come home from work tonight and find all your stuff on the street, don't worry. it probably isn't anything you did wrong.
Yeah, that's not terrible.
Now you can't even trust the valets. More on this after the break.
Mayor Hill says he's tough on crime, but since his election, violence in Gotham has skyrocketed.
Joy, just great.
With legislation that would have dismantled organized crime in the city,
DA Dent pressures mayor to decry vigilantes. Good. Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent calls upon Mayor's office to take a public stand against the wave of vigilante actions sweeping the streets. Mayor Hill cannot expect the DA's office to prosecute cases on any criteria other than the law, said Dent at a City Hall press conference. Dent's taking a firm stand against vigilantism in Gotham, from the uptick in citizen-led shootings to the costumed superhero Batman. Dent is currently enjoying a surge of popularity with one of the lowest criminal backlog indexes in the state. His groundbreaking victims assistance program, it shouldn't be groundbreaking, is part of the platform that drove his most recent successful bid for re-election since becoming Gotham's youngest district attorney at age 26. Police lieutenant tapped to lead task force. Good for him. Yep, Vex. For what it's worth, they only came out today. Cause I think they renew them with like the first Tuesday of each month. And today is the first Tuesday, so. Task Force Gotham City Police Commissioner Peter Grogan. Oh, gotcha. Appointed Lieutenant James Gordon to lead a major task force after criminal chatter in the Gotham underworld recently increased to an alarming degree. In a press conference earlier today, Lieutenant Gordon insisted that we are aware of nefarious elements appearing and mobilizing en masse in our city. At present, they are unknown, but not unnoticed. We will find them. Gordon earned an honorable discharge from the U.S. Marine Corps before joining the Gotham City Police Department, and has quickly risen through the ranks. He has frequently stated that the Marine Corps made him the man he is today. We're funding the Arkham Asylum replacement! Doo-doo-doo-doo! Charitable arm of Wayne Enterprises, headed by Robert and Regina Zellerbach, has announced funding for a new mental health care facility to replace the outdated Arkham Asylum. For years, the asylum has made headlines for its inhumane approach to patient treatment and its violent, oftentimes deadly prisoner escapes. But soon, that will no longer be the case. The Thomas and Martha Memorial Hospital, as it will be called, will offer a mixture of maximum security confinement with modern mental health care practices to truly heal those who are suffering. Ambitious plans are already underway to transfer current Arkham inmates as soon as construction completes and implement a critical program of rehabilitation and release. That's good. I like that.
But all the escapees highlight the rough, some would say inhumane conditions at the aging asylum. The latest, 44-year-old twin brother and sister Leon and Valerie Muldoon, should be considered dangerous if found.
Good.
Authorities are asking that you do not approach and call police immediately.
Codex.
Mayor Hill's Gotham Beautiful Act takes
Interesting.
making it possible for landlords to evict tenants immediately and without cause.
Thomas Martha Wayne, Alfred Pennyworth,
Gotham City's biggest property owners greater ability to modify and improve
Harvey Dent, Hamilton Hill, Cat Burglar, Oswald Cobblepot? That's not Oswald Cobblepot!
And if you can believe it, now you can't even trust the valets. More on this?
Okay. Oh, that's who. Jeez. They're doing something weird with this one. Alright, cool. Vicky Vale. She's a hottie.
And when he was presented with legislation that would have dismantled organized crime in the city,
Carmine Falcone. Shady dude. Gotham City. Arkham Asylum. Wayne Enterprises. Great. After we build the after we build Wayne Manor, we'll build an Arkham Asylum. Be great.
The back computer should be able to read whatever data is on that stolen drive.
just might be the hero Gotham needs. But he can't save our city alone. He needs your help.
He needs the Batman.
We can make a dent in Gotham's crime.
What? That's not the slogan I told him to use. Boo.
I'm Harvey Dent, and I approve this message.
Spare grapple. Can't believe I let her take that.
Yeah, no kidding.
The newest
Amateur.
edition can program it to reveal trace elements in a confined space.
Take down one of Gotham's most promising young politicians.
I wonder if that will be necessary here in a bit. Case files.
Can deliver a jolt or knock out electricity in the area. I
Cool.
suppose that Catwoman would have preferred the latter.
Still no word on what started the fire.
Laptop? Why is this laptop here? What is the purpose of this little baby laptop?
They're recommending people avoid the area and seek immediate treatment.
The test run at the mayor's office was a success.
And one mobster's murder caused quite a headache for commuters this morning.
I should see if I can refine the edge. Could be sharper.
Just cuts himself. Ow! Slices his finger clean off. You don't want to kill people, but I guess at the same time, I don't know where he is. I don't know where he is in his development as Batman. No, he's young. But that's it.
Fell off a building for this.
She didn't nearly fall off a building. You made her nearly fall. Oh yeah.
Let's find out what was so important. Encrypted.
Of course it's encrypted.
Wayne Manor has 7 bedrooms, 2 kitchens, a library, a gymnasium, a basketball court, and a movie theater. And yet I always find you here.
Good.
In a dark, damp cave. In front of a computer.
I'm more at home here than the rest of the house. You know that.
Then we should build an 8th bedroom down here.
It's fair.
Sure, I can see the headlines now. Bruce Wayne, billionaire, entrepreneur, cave dweller.
Quite an eclectic resume.
I try.
Did you find out what that Catwoman tried to steal?
Well, in the process.
Catwoman? Alfred?
What are
really?
we looking at?
Let me try a different angle.
Rotate the hologram.
This is a map of the East Side shoreline.
Uh-huh.
But it could mean any number of things. Money, weapons, drugs. Everything flows through that port.
Maybe it's where Mayor Hill picks up his dry cleaning.
That seems unlikely, Alfred.
Can't make sense of it yet. There's still plenty of files to decrypt.
Yeah, how about we just finish decrypting without speculating?
In the meantime, I saved you what I could.
Thanks, Al.
Yeah, the same couldn't be said for the bar. I had to literally pry Mrs. Zellerback away. But you'll be pleased to hear everyone has left, including Mr. Falcone. Before the game switched from billiards to cutthroat.
Yeah.
I'd recommend leaving the fistfights to your alter ego. Bloodstains are much harder to remove from a tuxedo.
True.
I don't want anything to do with Falcone.
Well, he certainly showed interest in you.
Man, that's not how I wanted to word that.
For the record, your father despised men like Falcone, thought they ruined Gotham's stellar reputation.
Back when it still had one?
Yeah.
It can again, Bruce.
I know.
Though people like this Catwoman aren't helping.
Yeah, they're
Is she
fine.
new to town?
Never seen her before. Hopefully, she's just a tourist.
Good.
No, I already checked the codex.
Not much to find, apparently.
A few burglaries.
Yes, you're fine.
break-ins.
Look harder.
Seems to lay pretty low.
You could learn a thing or two from her. You can't step outside without it ending up in the news lately. As Bruce or Batman.
That's not the point. I want criminals to know I'm out there.
Yeah.
Batman isn't hiding from anybody.
I was talking about Bruce.
Good. You said both.
I don't mean to beat a dead argument, but...
No one's gonna figure it out now. Trust me.
Miss Vale noticed your injuries, so did Mr. Dent. If they put it together...
They noticed the
incident
drop
at
of
the
blood.
mayor's office, it would undo all the long nights and close calls we've endured to get here.
They noticed a
All the
drop of
spotlight
blood.
More than ever. You have to be careful.
You're right. I should have canceled the event.
I know how much pressure you're under. I don't mean to add to it.
It's okay. I know you're only looking out for me.
He's so good. He's such a good friend,
We
Butler.
can trade places some night, though I'm not partial to heights.
Good.
Old men worry, that's all. It's our gift and our curse. One more worry for the list.
This is Park 6 a.m.
I thought I saw Oz.
Oz?
It's been, what, 20 years? Last time I saw him, we were in grade school.
Indeed, you two were thick as thieves. Oswald, however, took that role more literally than you.
Yeah, well.
Dishonorable discharge, illegal boxing matches, arms dealing, prison stints?
I already looked at this.
That's a criminal grand slam, if I'm using the expression correctly.
Not really, but...
Fortunately, you are.
Oswald claimed he only wanted to catch up, but his behavior following his family's collapse is troubling.
Oh.
Why he's returning now, I haven't the faintest idea.
Do you think he might know something about the break-in? This
Oh.
Catwoman shows up around the same time Oswald comes back to town. Might not be a coincidence.
Oswald's crimes, numerous they may be, are on a much smaller scale than robbing City Hall.
Uh-huh.
He was always trouble growing up, but it's the fun kind of trouble.
You both were. Even
We tried.
though you and young Master Cobblepot used to be close, I'd advise you to be cautious. But I know you can't abandon a good mystery until it's solved.
I'll be careful,
Never.
Alfred.
When you see what's become of his park, I think you will.
That's a shame. The one that got away. Cobblepot Park. I don't think it should be dressed so nicely. This park doesn't look like it's accommodating for that.
Where are you, Oz?
Can't walk. Okay. I was like, I figured we're probably limited to whatever's right here in front of me. Maybe it's this way. Are you in the trash can? No. Are you under this newspaper? No! Poop. Butts. Back down the stairs. Bruce Wayne is Gotham Kingpin? Boo. I just shook his hand. It's being polite. Now we'll go up the stairs. Maybe the park has a dress code. Please. Can it? Please. Like, you must have a suit and tie to sleep here.
Thank you, sir.
I try. I try to be helpful. Try to be nice to people. Look at this burning barrel, shall we? feel like I'm always concerned in Telltale games. I'm like I'm gonna walk too fast and miss something interesting. Let me meet you by the statue.
Great. There's the
Hi.
statue, but no Oz.
Like how after all these years he still has my phone number, so he can text me. 20 years later, he has my cell phone number? How does that work? Bunch of shopping carts lying around. Was that something? Looked like there was something. I was like, I don't know if I'm like, if I look at the statue, if that's what's gonna summon him. All this graffiti everywhere. Back in my day, kids came here. They didn't spray paint on the walls. Cobblepot Park.
Well, that isn't what it used to be.
Jeez, I don't know. Maybe Oz should run for mayor. You can get this cleaned up. What's up, Smokey Man?
Hey.
Beat it.
Okay. Sure. Fine. I'll go stare at a statue instead. That's cool.
Watch wallet cash. But this goes through you. Hey, you
Really?
heard it, man. The hell are you waiting for? Huh?
Sorry, fellas. I've got nothing.
End him!
Gentlemen!
Yeah, I was like, please don't.
Oz.
Keep walking, all right? This don't concern you, twerp!
You see, that's where you're mistaken. My old mate and I have some catching up to do. And you're ruining the moment! Come here. Think that'll do?
Oh my. Oh. Push the wrong button.
Stay down!
Oh.
This used to be a nice place. No lives like you don't belong.
Oh. That's oh. That's enough.
This is my park. Mine. You hear that?
Okay.
Oh, hey Bruce. You've got a little
Taller. Thanks.
Yeah, good as new. Woo! That was a right little scrap, eh? Nothing kickstarts the system like a dash of adrenaline, eh? Besides, someone needed to deal with the rubber situation here. Place is a dump.
Oh, thanks for the backup.
I yanked you away from your bloody ivory tower, Bruce. Least I can do is make sure you don't get shanked.
Appreciate
That's very thoughtful of you.
It's been what? 2 decades?
And you know what? I haven't been mugged once that entire time.
Good.
Yeah, that wasn't why I brought you here, mate.
Well played. Well played.
Right now, I am trying to recognize the little Bruce I used to run around this place with. Back when it wasn't, you know, like this.
Yeah.
This park used to mean something. A place that was safe for kids, for families. People came from all over to visit. Oh, Mum and Dad, they put so much work in here. Glad they never saw it like this.
It's a shame.
What happened. It was beautiful once.
And now, it's a hellhole. Last thing my parents ever built. This city chews right through people.
Doesn't have to chew through you, Oswald.
Mum committed to Arkham. Dad ended it yourself, he did. My family's fortune. There's nothing left, Bruce.
I know. Alfred told me.
That's a shame.
It's funny, huh? Same place that ground my family to dust. Gave you the good life. Used to run in the same circles we did. Hobnobbing parties, round-the-world vacations, unlimited potential.
Oh.
Now all I got is this park. And what's left in this flask.
I'm sorry, Oz. No one should have to go through that.
Thanks,
Exactly.
Bruce. But we are not the only ones suffering.
It's true.
Good to know you haven't changed, Bruce. You still care about something more than just yourself.
Of course I do.
Although, I was surprised to see Carmine Falcone at your party last night. Made himself right at home. That oily... Oh, wish I could have punched that grin into the back of his throat.
Falcone was an uninvited guest. That's it. Never want to see his face again.
On that, we can agree in earnest.
Yeah.
Falcone made a stack of cash and corpses a mile high, ruining families like mine. All he needs is a little push. And... it'd be a treat to watch him hit pavement. Sorry, mate. This reunion got a lot more grim than I planned.
Apparently.
Things are going to be on the upswing soon, though.
Why?
A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. And I'm here to let it in.
You planning on taking the Falcone family?
Which brings me to you, Bruce. You see, you throw a rock in any direction, you break a window that Wayne Enterprises owns. As the rich and powerful go, oh, you top Gotham's list.
Okay.
My revolution starts. We're gonna smash windows and cross off names all the way down. Like I said, it's not gonna be pretty. It's gonna be beautiful. And I can't wait to get started.
I'm not your enemy, Oz.
That remains to be seen, don't it? I've got great affection for you, Bruce. I really do. Which is why I'm warning you. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Excuse me?
Good seeing you, Bruce, but I got some rocks to collect. Cheers.
Oh, that sounded good. For new hospital starts soon. Okay. I hope he brought me change clothes. Because these might have some blood on them. You know, from having somebody's face slammed into thing. That's a cool looking hospital. Just leave Arkham Asylum. Look how boring it looks. That's a nice car.
Mr. Wayne, over here, right here.
This way.
We have to.
Bruce!
Good morning, everyone. Morning, Mr. Dent.
Morning.
Hey, Bruce, you mind if we swap cars? I mean, mine isn't fast and the paint's rusting off, but boy, does she have charm. We didn't bring you all out here to discuss cars, honestly. Now, we're here about Arkham Asylum. Ever since it opened its doors, Arkham has been a breeding ground for the criminally insane.
Need to talk? What do you need, Alfred?
Its methods for rehabilitation, crude. Its security, worse still, those who do get out, or God forbid escape, are even more dangerous than before they went in. Arkham Asylum is a cancer on Gotham.
Okay.
But today, with a sizable contribution from this man here, we break ground on a state-of-the-art mental health care facility. One that will improve the well-being of Gotham and its citizens for years to come.
Exactly.
Mr. Wayne has a few words he'd like to say. Bruce?
For those with mental health issues, there are no cuts or scrapes. Their ailments are often invisible, but inside, they're suffering.
Here it is.
You know, when I was 9 years old...
Here it is.
My parents took me to see a movie about a hero in a mask. It was a hero who stood up to oppression and defended the people from injustice, no matter the cost. That night, my parents paid the ultimate cost defending me from a man who needed the kind of help this new facility will provide.
Aww.
My parents were heroes that night, and we can all learn from their sacrifice.
Yeah.
Today, on the anniversary of that fateful night, we dedicate this facility to Thomas and Martha Wayne and usher in a new era of healing for Gotham.
Exactly. And the Joker arrives.
Sure, you all have plenty of questions about the new hospital, so let's open it up. You first, Miss Vale.
Thank you. With the opening of this new hospital, what does this mean for Arkham Asylum? What happens to the old building?
I think Arkham has only done harm to Gotham. It's made criminals more unstable, put our citizens in jeopardy. We can do better. All right, who's up next? You there.
Mr. Wayne, Julia Remark of the Tribune.
Oh,
My
hi.
sources say you welcomed alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone into your home. You even shook his hand.
Well, I think Mr. Falcone is a voter just like anyone else in this city. He came to learn about Harvey Dent, your next mayor. Next question.
Please keep your questions on topic, people. We're here about the hospital, remember?
But Mr. Wayne, this morning the Globe received evidence of an offshore bank account managed by Carmine Falcone and your father, Thomas Wayne.
What exactly are you implying?
Transactions connected to organized crime, going back years, and continuing to this day. The paper trail ties your family directly to the mob. Care to comment?
I think I'm calling them fake news.
And did anyone else receive this evidence?
The Globe, the Gazette, we all did. Mr. Wayne, is all your money dirty?
Is the Wayne family legacy built on lies?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone? Could the allegations be true?
What aren't you telling us?
Does the mob sign Wayne Enterprises paychecks?
I think you should check your source. Sounds to me like an intern is finally putting their creative writing minor to good use.
Mr. Wayne!
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Could the allegations be true?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
What aren't you telling us?
I'm sorry about this, Bruce. I don't know where the hell it's coming from. Damage control's my territory. We'll talk later. Everyone, please settle down. I'll be fielding your
questions. Okay, I'm gonna be
from
answering
here
the
on
phone
out.
now. Okay,
Please,
goodbye.
let's try to keep this civilized.
Bruce, I've been trying to reach you. The police are inside the manor.
Just keep them away from the clock. It'll be fine. Everything is going peachy. Peachy keen. Is this Oswald's fault? Oswald, did you do this? Falcone, did you do this? Pretty sure it's Falcone, not Falcone.
Hey, careful! Put it back.
I'm afraid we can't, Mr. Wayne.
Why not?
Says who?
This warrant.
You put it back.
It's not personal. I had the boys turn the lights off, keep a low profile.
I understand. You're just doing your job, Lieutenant.
Trying to. It's hard to be a cop in this city. Every battle's uphill, in the rain, with skates on.
Alfred, Keep an eye on them. Make sure they only take what they have to.
Of course, sir.
I meant what I said about not personal. We only want
I
files
believe you.
related to Wayne Enterprises. The warrant covers your place, pardon me, places of residence, and any companies you own. Your holdings are extensive. Hate to be the guy doing your taxes.
Who authorized this?
I know you and the DA are buddy-buddy, but this one came from the top.
That's fine.
It's a valid warrant. I gotta serve it. Mayor Hill signed off on this himself.
Oh, good. Mayor Hill did.
As long as he's mayor, he calls the shots.
Well, Hill has a history of making his opposition disappear.
Rumors and
Yep.
allegations, Mr. Wayne, that's all. But if they
Yep.
become fact, I'll handcuff him myself, same as any other crook. I don't know how your
Good to
neck
know.
ended up on Mayor Hill's shopping block, but here we are.
Good
Hill
to
knows
know.
if I go down, Harvey's campaign goes down too.
That'd be a real shame. Mr. Dent's the only DA I ever trusted to make a conviction stick. As mayor, I
Good.
think he can finally turn things around for us.
Hopefully.
For all our
Or
sakes, pray you've got nothing to hide.
nothing. Absolutely nothing. Really? At least you could have done was pick up the picture frame. Broke the photo of me and my family. What the heck is wrong with you?
Bruce, stay back!
Oh.
Take whatever you want.
You don't have to do this.
Bruce. Bruce.
Bruce?
Is it Vicky again? Now I see the scratch
I
marks.
didn't mean to interrupt, but
Oh.
It's not a problem, really.
ah, Bruce. First the mayor's office, now Wayne Manor. Gotham continues its streak of break-ins.
Yeah, you're really going for the record, huh?
Uh-huh.
Listen, Bruce. A scandal
What?
surrounding a beloved family like yours captures the public's attention.
Yeah?
I can
and
help
your
you
point?
get the right kind of attention. Through my connections
Ooh.
at the Gazette, I have all kinds of access. I can dig up whatever you need to fight this.
What's your angle?
Not all reporters just want a headline. Some of us are old-fashioned. I still want the truth. The
Okay.
Gazette received this supposed evidence like every other media outlet, and it's all hearsay. Flimsy sources. There isn't a shred of hard proof.
Still,
Good.
allegations like this, they don't magically appear. Someone is going after my family, after me.
Obviously, the sender didn't identify themselves.
Of course.
No idea who it could be. I mean, no one's even done their due diligence on this yet. The press saw the fumble, they grabbed the ball and ran. Not every day you get to go after a Wayne.
Well, first guess, nosy reporters.
The public's fascinated with
that's
you,
not
Mr.
what I wanted.
Wayne. A scandal like this? It's a reporter's dream. By tonight, this scandal will be broadcast to every screen in Gotham. Everyone will be talking about it.
This isn't my first pass through the rumor mill. I know the damage it can do.
Then go on the record. Right here, right now, and stop it. You need
Oh,
to get out
good.
ahead of this. Your side is what matters, not wild speculation.
Oh,
On the record, then.
crap.
Whenever you're ready.
I'm gonna regret this.
Whoever fabricated these lies about my family, they will get what they deserve.
Oh, that was a bit too harsh.
Understood.
That's exactly what the people of Gotham need to hear.
That was too harsh.
You're gonna beat this, Bruce. The Waynes always come out on top.
Goodbye, Miss Vale.
Ow, ow. Goodbye, Miss Vale.
I hate to admit it, but everyone smells smoke. A fire is heading this way.
Batman has made plenty of enemies, but my family... We've done nothing but support Gotham, even in its darkest days.
All this on the anniversary of your parents'
It's not a coincidence. Harvey's the district attorney. He should have told me this was coming.
Then find out why he didn't.
Yep. Nope. That's accurate statement right there. Why didn't the district attorney know this was coming? And if he did, why didn't he tell? Well, I mean, he's not supposed to tell his friend.
A warrant? What the hell's going on?
You tell
does this have
me.
to do with what the reporters were talking about this morning? That press conference turned into a bloodbath.
You tell me.
Shh, come on, keep it down. Let's avoid making another scene, shall we? The press is already up my ass as it is.
Uh-huh.
Mayor Hill authorized this?
Yeah. Then the cops raid my house, taking everything related to Wayne Enterprises. Computers, hard drives, files.
Oh, son of a bitch.
You're the goddamn DA, Harvey.
I didn't know about this. I swear. Hill totally blindsided me on this one. God damn it. He has no right to issue search warrants without my okay.
I think he does.
I believe you, Harvey. Mayor Hill's trying to screw us both over with this move.
And then he's made 2 enemies.
Oh, fancy.
I just don't get it. Why would Hill stick his neck out over this? Just to tangle you up in some frivolous investigation? It just doesn't make sense. I mean, what could he possibly hope to accomplish other than a few cheap headlines?
Do you think Falcone could be behind it?
Oh.
He didn't seem too thrilled after the fundraiser.
You don't think?
Oh, God, what a mess.
All because you didn't invite him.
I wish I could just make this go away, but I'm not sure if I can. If I get in the way of this investigation, Hill would be able to spin it as a conflict of interest.
It would be a conflict of interest.
That wouldn't be good for either of us. It would jeopardize the entire campaign.
You should probably distance yourself from me.
What? No, I can't do that.
Well, you may have to.
Don't say that. You...
There you are.
Hey, you?
Sorry.
Oh!
I got a habit of being late.
No, just glad you made it.
Oh!
You didn't tell me you were bringing a friend to dinner.
This is Selina.
Yeah.
I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Just election nonsense. I think we'd both welcome a change of topic.
I'm Bruce Wayne.
So you are.
Huh?
Pleasure to meet you, Miss...
Kyle. It's a strong grip you've got there. Don't worry. I'm not gonna fall.
Oh,
Huh.
Sorry.
Selina's new to town.
Wow.
I've been showing her around Gotham, introducing her to people.
You're an excellent tour
Fun.
guide, Harv.
Well, if I lose the election, I guess I can drive one of those double-decker tour buses around town.
I'd take that ride.
So, Miss Kyle, what brings you to Gotham?
Business.
Well, let's just hope she stays after what happened last night.
What happened last night?
I was mugged.
Oh, sorry to
Just
hear that.
angry I let that masked freak get away with all my stuff.
I still can't believe I let you walk home alone. I should have called you a car.
It's not your fault.
Well, I sure hope whatever he took wasn't too valuable.
Actually, it was.
Oh.
It's probably
It's a
long
shame.
gone by now. Whatever that idiot took.
I hope not. These were important materials.
Ooh, sensitive?
Oh.
I don't know how I'm gonna explain this to my client. When things like this happen in my line of work, people tend to overreact.
Oh, do
Just be
they?
thankful you got away with
Jeez.
a black eye. It could have been worse.
What do you
So,
do?
what do you do for a living?
It's complicated. High risk, high reward.
That.
Stock market, huh?
Something like that.
Yeah.
At least I'm not the only one who's taken a beating. That press conference? Oof.
We've got it under control.
Do you?
No. But we're
I'll
gonna
handle it.
pretend it.
Someone at my office has to know what's going on.
No. I mean, kind of.
Excuse me a moment. Hey, it's Harvey.
It's fancy running into you here. So, oh. She looks happy. Bruce, come on. Flirt, do something.
Nice to meet the real you.
Oh.
Likewise.
Interesting.
This explains a lot, actually. How you can afford the fancy armor, the toys. Wouldn't Harvey be surprised?
Everybody would be.
Not to mention, everyone in this cafe.
Sorry about the black eye.
It's not the first time a man's hit me.
Sorry to hear that.
Yep.
Don't worry.
That's
I'm
true.
not gonna expose you. Yet. I'm curious about something, though.
Mm-hmm.
I do what I do for money, but you're Bruce Wayne. What's your excuse? I have to. But you... why take the risk?
Someone has to be the good guy.
I suppose you think that makes me a bad girl.
Well, aren't you?
Yeah, maybe?
You have something that belongs to me.
Okay.
I want it back.
Do you?
This is awkward for me. I'm used to robbing people, not the one being robbed.
It must be important. What's on the drive?
I don't know.
You don't know what you've stolen.
No.
It's not my business.
She just has to get it. Jeez.
My clients don't know who I am, and I don't know who they are. Or what they're moving.
Come on
but
now.
You know who I am.
These people I'm working for, they don't screw around.
Neither
if
do
I
I.
fail to deliver that drive, it's gonna cost a lot more than money.
Well, looks like you've made your bed.
No, we've made this bed, and I'm not gonna lie in it alone.
Oh.
You owe me.
You want someone to share a
If they
bed
don't
with.
get what they want, there will be consequences. I don't like consequences. In fact, I spend most of my time avoiding them.
Fair enough.
Right, you want my help? You got it. What can I do?
You can give me back the drive.
Not that.
Not possible.
Listen, I don't have a lot of time. My employer is expecting me to drop it off.
Where?
Just give it back.
The address. Now.
No, give me the drive.
Ooh.
You're just going to have to trust me.
I don't do trust. I guess I'm screwed either way.
Exactly.
My contact. He'll be expecting a cat, not a bat.
When are you supposed to meet him?
15 minutes ago.
Good.
Better hurry.
Everything okay here?
Yeah.
You tell me.
I have my people working on it.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna straighten everything out.
Sure you are.
I feel better already. Sorry, but I've got to run.
So soon? Aren't you gonna stay for a drink?
Yeah, Bruce. Stay for a drink?
I'd love to, but I've got another appointment and I really don't want to be late for it.
Oh,
Can't
all right
afford to
then.
be keeping me waiting.
Don't forget to change into your suit.
That was not an appropriate comment there, Miss Kyle. Don't screw it up. I don't plan on it. I might, but I don't plan on it. Let's see what we got. Vengeance.
Alfred, I'm at the warehouse. No sign of Catwoman's contact.
Okay, I'm pretty sure it got real dark real quick.
Quiet.
The sound of an ambush. Stay on guard.
Should be an ambush. She was supposed to be here forever ago. Really? We're going in the front door? Oh, this all looks terrible.
This wasn't a handoff. It was a massacre.
How many?
I'd have to count the pieces.
Oh, good lord. Who could have done such a thing?
That's what I'm gonna find out.
Gordon, East Side Docks, Warehouse 133.
Oh my. Scorch marks. Causes explosion.
Analyzing. It's a volatile chemical. Potential psychoactive nerve agent. Vile stuff.
Oh.
Very, very careful with that. Who knows what effect it may have.
Have the computer catalog the compound for further analysis.
As you wish.
Good. Glad that worked.
Nothing left to bury.
Tag with that can be linked to related theorized connection. Craft your theory. Oh.
Whatever exploded did so with enough force to obliterate the person standing next to it. But the chemicals themselves were inert, not explosive.
Well, it appears to have made a pretty big boom.
I'll see what I can piece back together.
Okay.
I've seen these outfits before.
Yeah.
Same mercs that broke
Which
into
pieces
City
of
Hall.
evidence best linked together to tell the story? Okay, so these guys were breaking into the City Hall. Oh, we got.
Canister exploded, sending shrapnel right through the container door.
For once, I'm glad you arrived after the heist. Your armor wouldn't have protected you against that.
Nope, probably not. Good. Just rip the whole door off. Yep, there's the shrapnel.
Looks like a bullet started this.
A normal bullet couldn't have caused that explosion.
Doesn't appear normal. The point of entry's melted.
Excessive. Have in here pallets.
Canisters were stored here. Canisters of what?
Got a dead cop.
It's a cop. The force grows thinner every day.
But, you know, most police force is corrupt, so...
Something was here when the explosion occurred.
Blast occurred. So wait, it was... Ooh, okay. White Rose. Careful.
Falcone's calling card.
He's been busy as of late.
Send the drones hunting. I want to know his every move.
Good thinking, sir.
I thought so. Okay, we got dead Merc over here.
That bad?
Missing an eyeball.
Face slashed. Throat torn open.
So, not natural causes then?
Not quite. Good. Great.
Skylight Club.
Fun. Torn apart and throat ripped open. Burnt cop. You're still alive?
This man's been badly burned. The damage seems to originate from inside his skull. What did this?
Ah! Okay, I was like, I don't know what I'm doing here.
Sensors say it's an incendiary round.
Well, of course it's an incendiary round.
Phosphorus residue. This could have superheated the contents of the canister,
causing the aforementioned boom.
Bloody
Blood,
hands.
broken nails, bits of human flesh.
Okay, so the cop. Ugh. Like,
A cop shredded this merc to pieces, barehanded.
God, what would cause someone to do that?
gonna go with,
The nerve agent
yeah.
could make them psychotic.
Then we got incendiary bullet that links to the canister fragment.
Find a connection.
The bullet that killed the cop is the same type that blew up the canister.
I'm sure they didn't find that at a local gun store.
Nope.
It
Say not,
appears
Alfred.
military.
Link to that. But it means that whatever it was big enough to...
Someone drove off after the explosion.
Have you put it together?
Yes. Falcone leaving his rose here. This is a message. Dead cops, stolen chemicals. He's making a big move.
Huh?
One of his snipers hit a canister with an incendiary bullet, causing it to superheat and explode. This may have been a distraction or a way of destroying evidence. Cops moved in to stop the theft. Falcone's men gunned him down. Then things turned grim. Possibly due to the psychoactive nerve agent. A cop ripped up a merc's face with his bare hands.
Good.
It was put down. Same sniper, same type of bullet.
Makes
Looks
sense.
like Falcone's men got what they wanted and escaped.
Have you located the shooter?
No, but based on two impact trajectories, the canister and the dead cop, the shooter could only have a clear shot from there, or there.
Uh-huh.
And would have contaminated himself with the phosphorus residue. Program the skimmers to pick up that signature.
Right away, sir.
Up to the shelf, if we will. Bat detector revealed trace evidence of phosphorus.
Both targets could have been shot from here, but no phosphorus trace.
Okay. I would go over here, because I can't walk. Gotta fly like a bat. Oh! Nailed it!
Phosphorus spike.
Excellent.
Clear vantage point. We have a winner.
Cigarette? Oh, it's still warm.
Killing time.
It's still warm. It's still lit.
This is the right spot. So where did he go?
Out the window. It looked like he went out the window.
Trace stops here.
Then he should be nearby.
Found him. Time to go to work.
Should really just have that voice modulation on all the time. You know that, right? World's greatest detective.
My turn. Don't make me add your corpse to this graveyard. Falcone, why did he do this?
I ain't telling you nothing. You can't make me talk. I ain't telling you, Jack.
Okay.
You trying to scare a confession out of me? I won't break.
Your bones will.
Oh. No. That's a bit. No.
True what they said about you. You're a freaking animal.
Just give
me a reason to stop. You know you can bleed to death without ever spilling a drop. All on the inside. Tell me the plan, or I start swinging.
If you're gonna hit me, hit me!
Tell me!
The Catwoman.
There we go.
Had the container number we needed, but she flaked. So we had to find it ourselves.
Set off an alarm.
Container by container. Ugh. Someone must have heard us. Called the cops. We were told no witnesses.
Why risk open war with the GCPD?
Some kind of chemicals.
Falcone
wanted them.
Okay.
What are the chemicals for?
We were paid to steal.
Where are the drugs going?
I start and keep breaking until you answer.
The chemicals! There's some kind of explosive!
Got that, did you?
I don't know. Falcone said he'd use them soon.
Used where?
That's all I know! I swear! I told you everything I know! You're an animal! I was just here for a pickup! I swear! You're bad. You're supposed to be a good guy!
Oh, God.
Jesus Christ. These are cops.
Ambulance in here. Think I need to call the coroner instead. It's Montoya. Send a cleanup unit to the docks. Warehouse 133.
I thought we could just call him.
Hey! Freeze! Don't move!
Stand down, Montoya.
Exactly.
Oh, thank God. He was about to kill me.
You want to tell me what the hell this is all about?
I told you he was about to kill me. What are you waiting for? Arrest him.
Falcone was behind this.
Falcone,
Yeah.
I thought he'd been a little quiet lately.
Falcone stole a shipment of chemicals. Appears to be a weaponized nerve agent. Causes people to go berserk, turn violent. We need to act before he releases it.
I got a task force on it.
You already have one.
Yep.
You're taking this too far, Bruce.
No, I'm fine, Alfred. Everything's fine, Alfred. Come on, Alfred. If anything, I am not taking it far enough.
You assume the persona of a bat, but you're not an animal. You beat that man half to death.
No, I didn't. I didn't even break his arm.
Your parents didn't raise you this way.
I didn't hit him. Oh, I guess I slammed him against a wall.
He's still alive, isn't he?
And in the hospital.
I slammed him against a wall one
It
time.
might be the morgue. Especially now, during this preposterous attack on your family. You must show the world the true nature of a Wayne.
Giving everything to the city and then being murdered for it?
My thoughts exactly. Every time you leave this cave.
Ooh. Nice blow.
You're a good man, Bruce. Good. Just like your parents. Don't lose that. I don't mean to be a doddering old fool on the subject, but as a friend, the burden of advice falls on me.
Who my parents were, the life they led, Gotham revered them. I could never match that.
You won't.
Mm-hmm.
You will far surpass them. You bury the person, Bruce, but you never bury the memory.
Sometimes I wish I could.
Oh, poor Brucey.
That night, that alleyway, it made me who I am. I can't get it out of my head.
That is your gift and your curse. Being Batman can allow you to turn back the tide of treachery that's reached this city's shores, or drown you in its sorrow. When you doubt your fate, remember why you started all this. Remember that boy in the alley.
I won't forget.
Neither will I.
I was like, who tears those tickets up? Also, apparently those last few files were
back into the fray again.
Super simple. Okay. Oh, I'm in control again. Alfred, could you bring me some tea? Alright, let's take a look at the codex. Because we didn't properly go through this last time. My parents' dad was a physician, mom was a philanthropist. They worked tirelessly to help the less fortunate, setting up numerous charities, expending their vast resources to improve this city and its citizens. We're in an attempted robbery by a man known as Joe Chill. Good, I'm glad they included that. Since there are obviously different versions of the Batman origin. Some include Joe Chill, some just include a nameless person. So I enjoy when they go with Joe Chill. Alfred Pennyworth, faithful, patient, ever helpful Alfred. He's been a part of the family my whole life. He raised me when my parents were murdered and guided me when I thought I was lost. He's my butler, my confidant, and the most secret weapon in my arsenal. He complains frequently about my nightly activities, but he's still there to patch me up when I need it. Aww, Alfred. There we go. New friend, the best district attorney Gotham City has seen in years. His political ambitions have always been as big as his ego. Now he's hoping to become mayor. He's got so many great ideas for how to save the city. I think he'll be good for Gotham, but I have to steer him down the right path to get there. He's too easily swayed by anyone with power, regardless of their murky morality. I have to remember that moving forward. I'm Harvey looking into why Mayor Hill has seized my assets, but maybe I should be more concerned that his new friend Selena Kyle is the Catwoman. Hamilton Hill. Exhibit A and what's wrong with this city. Hill should have been thrown out of office years ago, but he's got his hands wrapped around Gotham's government in a death grip. He's been suspected of numerous crimes, but there's never been enough to make any of it stick. He's right at the core, and one day this city will realize it. Harvey's out there doing his best, and hopefully this upcoming election will be the end of Hill's corrupt administration. Thief for hire. Beyond that, I don't know much about her, not even who she's working for. Which I did, because she's good at what she does. She caught me off guard during the break-in at the mayor's office. It's a mistake. I won't let it happen again. But I don't think she's a threat to be put down yet. Need to find out more about her. Also, she's cute. Here's office break-in, burglary, petty larceny. Turns out her real name is Selena Kyle, and she's friends with Harvey. More troubling, she knows I'm Bruce Wayne. This will need to be dealt with soon. Oswald Cobblepot, aka Penguin. Arms dealing, illegal boxing matches, receiving stolen property. He's a childhood friend, but he's almost a stranger to me now. Just like me, his family fell apart here in Gotham. After boarding school to England, there our paths diverged. Seems to have fallen into a life of crime. Last 2 decades gave him a lengthy rap sheet and a strange nickname. The Penguin? What happened to you, Oz? Turns out he's back in town looking to restore his family name. He's targeting Carmine Falcone. Still not sure what his plan is, but it's going to be trouble. He's a good, by-the-book cop in a department that doesn't trust Batman. He was recently tapped to lead the Major Crimes Task Force. Impressive promotion, so he's doing something right. I think he could be a trustworthy and reliable source of info. I'll need to cultivate that relationship. He's a family man, so he's not willing to take necessary risks on the street. That's fine. I'll take the risks. He's able to point Gordon at Falcone, saving him valuable time. Montoya may not completely trust me yet, but I'll let Gordon assure her. Associates Barbara Gordon, daughter. And Barbara. Hello, Vicky. One of the Gazette's most ambitious and competent reporters. I've read her stuff. Some of it can be a bit tabloid, but her passion for the truth is undeniable. She's been with the paper for a while, covered all kinds of beats. Someone like that has the kind of access others would kill for. She might even hear more about what's going on in Gotham than I do. One day, I need to find out what she knows. Gave her a quote to help defend my family's name via the media. It's the only way to get out in front of this scandal. Carmine Falcone! The worst kind of gangster. When he tries to mingle with high society. He seems to have his hands in everything, including smuggling, real estate, bribery, and fraud. I could haul him to jail, but he'd walk the next day. I could shut down one operation, but two would pop up in its place. His empire is vast and multi-layered. Finding hard, admissible evidence is required for a conviction. Falcone's goons acquired explosive chemicals in a heist at the docks. After an interrogation, the suspect admitted that Falcone plans to use them soon. But how? Is it a weapon? Gotham City, population 10 million people. The city is like a living creature. It's always growing outward and upward. People who live here are survivors. They have to be. They deserve better than the corruption that infests this place. Asylum. Gotham's only maximum security psychiatric hospital. For now. Outdated in every way. Buildings falling apart. Equipment is antiquated. The staff's methodology leaves much to be desired. When the Thomas and Martha Wayne Memorial Hospital opens, these patients will finally get the treatment they need. And finally, Wayne Enterprises, established in 1870. Alright, Niernan. Multinational corporation founded by my ancestors, covering all manner of manufacturing and finance. I inherited a majority stake from my father. I'm not involved in the day-to-day operations. However, the R&D resources have been helpful in pursuing my excuse me, private interests. There we go. I feel better now. Gotham feed updated. Excellent. Corruption rumors tarnish Wayne family legacy. Waynes have long been considered one of Gotham's most respected families, but new allegations have tied family patriarch Dr. Thomas Wayne and his wife, Martha, to the illegal business dealings of the Falcone crime family. If true, it's possible the Wayne family's staggering fortune, estimated to be in the billions, could be seized by authorities pending an investigation into the current business practices. That would be a blow to heir Bruce Wayne, who's continued his father's practice of using the money for philanthropy. However, Dr. Wayne met a violent end as the victim of a random street crime 2 decades ago. While there has been no comment on the allegations from Wayne, he did hold a private meeting with Falcone crime family head Carmine Falcone at the Wayne family's Gotham City mansion, which is only adding to the speculation. Crooked Top City Hall, excellent. Daring raid on City Hall. The City Hall office of Mayor Hamilton Hill ended last night with a massive rooftop brawl between Batman and a masked cat burglar the police have dubbed Catwoman. Battle resulted in a heart-stopping plunge off the side of the building, which left Catwoman's fate unclear. However, her team of mercenaries were apprehended by authorities. Neither the GCPD nor representatives of the Hill administration have revealed what, if anything, was stolen from the mayor's office. Despite the outcome, many have begun to wonder if Batman let the burglar go free. Can't outsource our safety to anonymous people in disguise, said Gotham Police Commissioner Peter Grogan. Can never trust whose side they're really on. I'm from a cop in a corrupt apartment. Okay, so the computer's got.
Looks like that egg finally cracked.
Excellent.
And inside, Mayor Hill was hiding more than I could have imagined.
Great.
This is a complete manifest of Carmine Falcone's criminal organization.
What in the world was Hill doing with all this?
Good question.
Illegal arms dealing, drug running, mob hits, money laundering? Falcone's been involved in everything. But it goes back years.
You see Dad's name on any of these documents?
I'll run a search, but so far I don't.
Okay.
This is it, Alfred. With this proof, we can finally knock out Falcone's organization.
Where would we possibly begin to
weird.
dismantle it?
This is a police matter.
There's only one cop we can trust to handle this evidence correctly.
Lieutenant Gordon.
Yep.
He could mobilize the entire police force against Falcone.
What about that reporter from the Gazette?
Vicky.
Yes, Miss Vale. She could release this evidence through proper channels. I suppose it comes down to who you want to help most. Or who you think could do the most good.
Oh. Oh. Oh, gosh.
The cops are on the front lines of this war. Gordon needs this more than anyone.
Yeah.
A wise decision, sir. We'll attack Falcone on two fronts tonight. Gordon through the police, and Batman...
by any means necessary.
Oh! Oh,
Whatever
yeah.
Falcone is planning, it ends tonight.
He's a
Maybe.
spider, Bruce. Eyes everywhere. A dense web of goons poised to trap you.
I know.
No one has ever managed to bring him down.
I haven't tried yet.
Oh, yeah. Let's do this. Let's Batman it up. Batman up, up, up. Batman up, up, up. Batman up, up, up.
This is a silver bullet.
Uh-huh.
And it's gonna put Falcone down once and for all.
Maybe.
I don't even want to know where you got this.
No, you don't.
Still, I gotta know one thing.
Okay.
Why give this to me? Don't get me wrong. I appreciate the hell out of this. Everyone on the force will too. We've been looking for this kind of firepower for years.
I heard you were the last honest man on the force.
Exactly.
To blow smoke. I got enough cancer coming my way as it is. But thank you. Honestly.
Well, stop
Knowing
smoking.
This evidence can lock up Falcone. I'll sleep like a goddamn baby. For once. You know, as much as I appreciate you calling me here, I gotta make one thing crystal. I can't be bought. So you should know this isn't gonna change a thing about the investigation of your family.
I wouldn't want it to.
Always supported the Gotham police. So I like to believe there's no cloaks or daggers hidden in your closet. Until we find nothing, though, I gotta play bad cop.
There are no strings attached. I just want Falcone gone.
You and me both.
There we go.
I'm tired of staring at his mugshot.
I want him to have a mugshot. Read it over his shoulder.
Came straight from a crime scene. Haven't been home yet. Sometimes I think this whole city's a crime scene. We're just walking through it.
What you're holding will make walking it much safer.
It's true.
Thanks, Bruce.
Or make it worse.
Well, Lieutenant?
Hey, stick to Jim.
Gonna go with Lieutenant. Maybe I'll go with Jim.
It's done.
so is our hunt. The drone's located Falcone downtown, a place called the Skyline Club.
Go figure.
Although you're not dressed for that kind of party.
Well, I can always change in the car.
Huh? Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Oh, that was fantastic. That was probably the best depiction of a reasonable Batmobile ever. What's up, Droney?
Drone's cameras and scanning tech are fully functional.
All right. Let's find Falcone.
Oh. You're the drone around the outside of the Skyline Club to find Falcone's location.
Good point of entry.
Good. Okay.
Cameras.
The entire floor is under surveillance.
Of course it is.
You'll be detected as soon as you enter.
No time for subtlety.
Good. Good to know.
Where's Nikki? In lockup. Again? Christ, Kimmy. What did they pinch him for now? Some hit down at the docks. Nikki? No. I didn't think he was a hatchet man. You and me both. Well, does he got an alibi? Honey, I'm always his alibi.
Oh. Oh, what's... Oh, altitude. All right.
Tell me another.
What's
Oh.
the difference between the Mafia and City Council?
I don't know. Aren't they the same thing?
Only one of them is organized.
Ooh.
Oh.
You're cute.
So, you alone?
Not anymore, I'm not.
Can we note that this guy over here is basically just staring at this drone? He was literally just being like, I see something outside the window. And we're just kind of being like, no, you don't.
You make your round? Yeah, no broken bones. Still healing from the last time, I bet. All it took was a couple of C notes this time. Nice and easy. Nice and easy, my ass. I know you burned powder tonight. The whole city can smell it.
Good. Oh, Falcone. Falcone, are you here? Yeah, he's definitely there. This looks fancy.
Nothing here.
Then why could I look at it?
That's the most heavily guarded door in the building.
Gotta be Falcone's hideout.
No!
It won't be as easy as ringing the doorbell.
4 armed guards.
Okay.
Stealth not an option. I'll put together a plan of attack. Stand by.
Oh, cool. Do I get to actually put together a plan of attack? Because... Oh...
Couple of options for taking this guy down.
Oh, link them to things in the... Oh! Oh, I get options. Okay, here, have a table! Should be effective. This thing. Like that one. I think that's a good one. About that guy. He's... You gonna tell me that guy's not muscle? Come on. Staircase? I don't know. Let's go with the staircase, maybe? Oh, that's gonna hurt. Yeah. Good. Silent. Or, actually, what happens if we...
This one might be tricky. Any ideas?
I've got it covered, Al.
Is there it is. We do this. No. Definitely going with the upper balcony. That's just a much more solid plane of attack. As long as nobody inside sees me, it is anyway. Seated okay, it's a seated gunman. Okay, jeez, for some reason, over here I can't get a good angle on him. On art or hanging light. Try hanging light?
Bruce,
I think I like it.
have you formulated your plan of attack?
Yes. Yes. This is it. This is it. Everybody watch as I Batman these guys to unconsciousness.
I'm going in.
Very good, sir. Your turn to crash his party.
Nice one, Alfred. Oh, I missed it. Dang it. That almost worked. It's the Batman! Excuse me, don't mind me. Whoop! Down? Whoop! Both of you! Good night, sweet prince. Whoop! Idiot.
Show yourself! You got no goddamn right to be here! I want God. The hell?
Hi. Ah! Let me in.
How about this one? You can't sneak up on me.
EMP armed.
Oh! How about now?
You think that's gonna work?
Yep. Window.
Get your goddamn hands off of my suit! You know who my lawyers are. I'm a respectable businessman. You can't do this to me.
I think I can. I'm throwing him into the fire.
Stay down, Falcone. We can end this now.
You got a lot to learn, kid.
Whoop!
Explosive
do this.
armed. Fire when ready.
Little baby explosives, go! Yeah, that's enough.
You've lost, Falcone.
I could go a few more rounds. All right.
The chemicals. Where are they?
What?
I found your calling card at the docks.
Oh no,
The
that
white
wasn't
rooms.
him.
You think I wanted to lead you here? Yeah, something reeks about this whole thing. And
Not
I'm
wrong.
a dead bat.
Try again.
Still want to play games?
We're all being played here, including you. Those chemicals you're so riled up about, they're mine, all right?
They're already his. So why would he steal them?
But someone is trying to cut me out of the deal because I did not make that mess at the docks.
Then who did?
No, we're done. Gotham's watching now.
Uh-oh.
Go ahead. Give him a show. I'll be walking free by tomorrow morning. Ha! Gotham. What a place to call home.
You're under arrest, Falcone.
Oh, wait. Christ almighty.
Uh-huh.
Spill it, Falcone, while you still can.
It's the Waynes.
Excuse me?
What do you mean?
You wanna save this city? Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Oh. We're going all Court of Owls on this thing.
Thanks for the assist. Now we only have to take one of you down. Open fire!
Yeah, I'm out. Peace. Kawaii. Oh, look, Nana's back. Room with a view. You get it? Because I put a hole in it.
Fire and smoke could reportedly be seen from street level. Tonight, the Skyline Club, a high-rise mafia hangout in downtown Gotham, was the arena for a clash between the notorious Batman and alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone, who was found dangling over a 50-story drop. Bet Falcone loved that view. Though I'd say the crime boss getting his is well overdue. Falcone has slipped through the law's grasp for years, but after this dramatic arrest and evidence released by the GCPD's Lieutenant Gordon, Falcone's going away for a long, long time. And speaking of newly uncovered criminal dealings, this brings me to the story everyone is talking about. The Wayne family.
Can we talk about the
For generations, the big W on the Wayne Enterprises Tower was a reassuring sight. You knew that there was something pure at the heart of Gotham. That this city, for all its faults, was built by good people. But with Thomas and Martha's shining reputation called into question, we no longer have such assurances. And even worse, it seems the apple hasn't fallen far from the tree. Gotham's greatest son, Bruce Wayne, seen here shaking hands with Carmine Falcone, may be just as crooked as his parents. In his defense,
seen here?
Wayne fired back saying,
"Whoever fabricated these lies about my family, they will get what they deserve. Understood?"
In a world where the Waynes, our golden family, are corrupt, who are we left with? Who can Gothamites look up to? The supposed hero Batman? Only time will tell. Meanwhile, we'll keep digging for the truth. But the prominent feeling throughout Gotham is that the Waynes' time in the sun is ending.
Ooh. Got in here real hard. Came in real hard. Okay.
The suit, the car, this entire cave.
Master Bruce?
Everything I built. I created all of this because I didn't want any more innocent people to die. If Falcone's telling the truth about my parents, then what the hell did we do this for?
Bruce,
What have you been hiding from me?
Oh.
Alfred!
Oh. Huh. That was only like 2 hours and some change. Defied Falcone by inviting Harvey into the private meeting. Yeah, of course. Quote for Vicky's story. Yeah. Of course. I would have picked, in retrospect, I would have picked a different thing to say, but definitely would have provided the quote. Yeah, no. See, that's the thing, both those options are actually very Batman. It just depends on which version of Batman you're going with. So I could see those two choices. I could see being in between those two choices. Yeah, come on. You gotta give it to the commish. You got not the commish, but the police. Take him taken down. Troy Baker was okay. That's who's doing the Batman. That makes sense. He's not Kevin Conroy, but I'll take it. Yeah, and I think arresting him is a more, again, depending on which version of Batman you go with, that's my Batman. My Batman was the animated series Batman, where, you know, violence was for restraining, not for just causing. So I'm satisfied with my. Who does it share them with? What's happening? I don't have control anymore. What happened? Why? What the heck? Am I stuck here now? Or do I have to sit here for as long as his credits would have been rolling? Like, what the heck? Gosh, and it was going so well, too. The game looks so much more polished than a lot of Telltale's games. There are still points, but... And now... I'm trapped here. That, you know what? I didn't make a super rod. What I must have done is I made all the right Batman choices. You know what? I'm sure that's what did it. Right, I didn't mean crash. I meant, like, just glitched so that I'm stuck here. That's what I meant. Crash was a excessive way to phrase that. Yeah, like, I still have access to everything. Except any way whatsoever to get out of this screen. So that's fun. Yay. Okay, I took a screenshot. Can I leave now? Try to plug it back in again. Shut up. Man, I was wanting to see what came after, like, the, because there's always that cutscene, that, like, preview of the next episode, like. F. Well, now what do we do? No, thanks, Vex. Thanks a lot. Thanks for laughing at my pain. Ugh. Love of... I know it's late, but that's no reason to die on me. Can't die, you're Batman. The game. It's like just like Batman the ride. Stuck on Batman results. I don't know. Sad goes to my choices. Oh, goody. You hear anything? First time I just close the game and restart it. It's the only Telltale game that doesn't have a rewind option as far as I know. Does it have a rewind option? Wow, actually. People had this problem a year ago. Which is just lovely. Good. Oh, this is... It looks like everybody just has... Though people are saying that it's freezing, it's not technically freezing because the music's still playing and the arrow's still bobbing. But I'm definitely stuck here. Ugh, balls. Like, how'd they think that was okay? Be like, oh, well, you know, it works fine until you get to the end of an episode, and then it just gets stuck. Yeah, from what I saw, it just, like, it gets stuck, and that's that. You're just screwed. You're just done from there. GG. Which was a shame. It was an interesting story aside from that. But no, just had to break the game. So, though apparently it was saying that it's some of those old reviews. I don't know if they've patched it since then, but they were saying some of those reviews were saying it's a buggy mess on console. Logged in. Episodes. I don't. This whole thing doesn't make any sense. Even this menu doesn't seem to make sense right. Like, I can do that to deselect the download option, but it selects the next thing over, and then it does that. Oh gosh. There's some problems with this one. There's some problems with this one, which I find annoying. Bet I just broke it again. Yeah, It's not gonna go anywhere, is it? Are you joking? What the heck? Like, this is completely unacceptable. I know I already have, I just have to download them. I know I don't have to buy them. Like, I got the thing came with the whole season. But how is a game that's all about being able to have choices and then look at your choices and share your choices, not let you review your choices? And how has it been like this for a year? Longer. For as long as this has been out. Like, this is ridiculous. No, you're fine, Vex. I'm just... Ugh. This is real dumb. This is real dumb. Alright, well... Hate to end this off on a low note, but I'm guessing that's where we're going to end this off. Oh, I'm so mad. I'm so mad. This is so dumb. Well, this makes a nice ending screen for a stream, but for anything else, this would be real dumb. Like, it is. So, guys, thank you for coming out to the stream tonight. I had a lot of fun before the game broke. So, hopefully you did too. Tomorrow, I'm still gonna finish this game. It's gonna make me so angry. Everyone's gonna be like, "How do you like it?" I'm like, "It's great," except, and I'm gonna bring this up every freaking time because this is unacceptable. But tomorrow we'll play some more of this. Hopefully, I'll be able to get on sooner. I'll be able to get started sooner. But heaven only knows. You know what they say, the best laid plans of mice and men. So, yeah. Look forward to another stream tomorrow. Just think about this. It's the year of Kingdom Hearts 3. Yeah, I have been thinking about that. I've got a lot of things on my mind regarding that. As far as if I'm gonna get through enough Kingdom Hearts games in time for when Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out. Because I still have... Where's my post-it note? I still have to do coded Dream Drops in 0.2 before I can play 3. So, that's assuming 3 comes out when they say it's going to come out this time. So, we'll see about that. We'll also see if that's a buggy mess also. So I wouldn't put it past them. Anyway, gonna call it a night. Thank you for coming out. Thank you all for your... Why not stream and upload later? Do you mean Kingdom Hearts games? Because I will not do that. Just because I've already set a precedent for how they're being done. So like, I don't mind doing that. I don't mind doing that for, like, grindy things like I did for 2, where, like, I had to grind out materials, I had to grind out doing a bunch of levels over again, I had to grind out a bunch of things. I don't mind doing it for grindy things, but for the full game, just no. Because, like, at that point, I would be completely ignoring chat. I would just ignore it entirely. So... And then that's weird. Why is it even a stream at that point? So, no, we're gonna, just no. I don't know. I don't know how long Coded or Dream Drop are, so maybe it won't take that long, or maybe it'll take an eternity. Who knows? You guys might be able to tell me, but there will be a video tomorrow talking about what's going to happen this next year. So look out for that. Anyway, I'm going to end off. Have a good night, everybody, or Niernan, good morning, because I'm pretty sure it's like 7:30 there now. So thank you all for coming out, and until next time, ladies and gentlemen, the stream is adjourned.